Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode, we met the signs of the Seventh Dawn, and now we've made our way to Camp Drybone, so we can kind of see what's going on with the whole bits of Ifrit. So let's talk to Isimbar. I am Isimbar, here to search the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to weary of the Armalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to see the victims safely return. Sounds good, and I can get some money. Let's see what's going on. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkest of places all times. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. What the hell? Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You'd find them in East Road. Okay, 12 willing. You may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek to in this area. So we've got to find some, well, dead bodies that we want to give a proper burial to, which is noble. You know, that's kind. But also dangerous, obviously. So we're going to see what we can do, basically, about this. And see if we also find any... Where am I going? Any Amalja activity. Where the heck? I meant to go up there. Oh, well, we'll just go around right here. We've got to go down here. But yeah, I need to do some checking of my levels as well, because my audio does seem to be recording lower lately. I think there may have been a Windows update that I didn't quite thoroughly investigate, but yeah, I'm hardly hitting the yellow, and I've been thinking about upping my volume levels anyways, because a lot of people know I record at a lower volume than most YouTubers do, and for some they say it's hard when they're listening on like their phones because they can only up it so much. So I do want to improve upon that basically, but I try to stay the green and yellow and never the red of OBS for any familiar. Since a hostile presence, well, let's disembowel. Let's trip you because you smell. And we'll also just weaken you in the case that you do land a hit or something. Oh, you're pretty weak. Well, I guess I'm much higher level. They're level 12. Let's pick up these corpses. A ripe corpse. Ew. How's a Lalafell gonna carry all these around? Now, someone commented the other day, forgive me for not remembering your name, but so many unique names on YouTube, but I believe it started with a V, and they said, and it was probably after we were standing next to Minfilia, Lalafell have a very unique perspective on the world, and I was like, yes they do. Ow. So kudos to you. Again, apologies for not having your name on memory at the moment, but such is life, unfortunately. I do appreciate you watching and commenting, that I truly do. And I will eventually remember names, I'm just really bad with names. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, they're flowers now. With the bodies given proper to the earth, the souls will find a way to cross the other side. You've done a noble deed this day, thank you. Now, then that the Amalja, did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as that cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unaware. Ah, so there were Amalja then remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more in this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in this kind of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me if the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybones every day, and even if you were to come, one among them, how would it best discover who may be implicit with these vanishings? Sure. Love it. Oh! Full thrust. Deliver an attack with a potency of 100 or 530 after vorpal thrust. So 1, 2, 3, or in my case, 2, 3, 1. Whatever. Don't judge me. What poor people think. Interesting. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reason for these vanishings. Oh, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write you a note for you to show him. Else he's not likely to speak to you. Okay. Now see, I normally do all of these quests you see here, and now that I'm just beelining the main story, honestly, it's preferable. My recommendation to you is going to be just to beeline the story, unless you are trying to level a secondary class, and you've already gone through the story and you just want quests to do instead of like fates or dungeons. Oh god, it's him? Oh, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What in the 7 L's do you want with me? I never noticed it was him. Ah, what a turd. Dear friend, missing people, please. Use the Zimbard. Folks around here, where as they come, they'll turn. Fuck is that noise? They'll turn tail and run in if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them off for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, but with all the disappearances, you can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Okay. Sorry, I love voicing drunk people because I don't really ever get drunk. I haven't been drunk since I was 21, and I'm 30, almost 32, in like a week and a half or something. But please, sir, just leave me be. Good talk. Cool. We learned a lot. Oh, I remember this. Ooh, what's up, Vieira? What's up, girl? Like your ears. I have nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. I'm with ya, devious person. Petrified pauper. Oh, the alliteration. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear, please don't kill me. Would I kill you? Why would I kill you? All I want to do is touch a Vieira's bottom. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. With consent, obviously. Come on, guys. Come on. Just as I told you, wasn't a whole lot of them are terrified. I bet there's talking folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, it's simply a moving better place. This place is exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Adios, Ungust. I will miss voicing you, for you were hammered. Yabba-da-da-da-la-ya-da-da. Caitlin. Sita. Wow. Welcome back, Soulkrist. Have you learned aught of import? Oh, I see. I suppose I should expect as much from Ungus. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent to their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something to us of use. Sure. No good to me, so just money. A proper burial. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here, and so long as you're headed there, mind to ask you to deliver this embalming corpse. Deliver an embalmed corpse, really? A morbid request, at least he acknowledges it. I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none other than you to be done. Seek out the man named Marquess. He tends to graves in the Lich Yard. Lich Yard, that's a cool name for a graveyard. He'll let you know the body to be interred. Now, I was always curious, how did we end up in the graveyard? Because I wasn't paying much attention. Even when I did the original story, like, I paid attention to, like, the core stuff, but this quest, I always just bull rush through. So I was always like, what am I doing in a graveyard? Like, I didn't know. So now I know. Thanks for watching Mike's Super Short Show. Bye. Let me know in the comments if you remember Mike's Super Short Show. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. God, just dead bodies everywhere. Marquess, I have a dead body. God, that's a nice tombstone. It's a nice tombstone. Hey. I know who you are. Oh! I'm Marquess, yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek to place a burial, there's Then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay them to rest there. Okay. Lalafell, so cute. They just really are. Gravesite. Boom. Leave it there. Bombed corpse interacting. Bear the embalmed corpse. Okay, so we did everything. We're pretty cool. We are very cool. Cool like coolant. Oh, I left my car at the place. Crap. May they all walk in Thalm's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Osirin can. Aurson. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Osirin within the church walls. Thanks, Marquis. If that really is your name. Also, oh my buckets. Look at that. That's a ninja if I ever saw one. I get it, and they're on a flying nimbus. I love it. I love it. Hello, Letta. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soldier. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other in the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to the Keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. If I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have word with Marquis and soon. Oh, screw Thancred. He's fine. He's fine. He's just being a bamboozle. I forgot I'm trying to curse less. My bad. I forgot. For like the 5 curses I already did. But hey. Better to try and fail than to not try at all and just explicit. Oh my gosh, is that a fiery unicorn? That is. That's baller. Jump. 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 Sorry, I think of Mega Man 7. Oh, thank you, Soulkrist. The burial is not an easy thing. Even with the departed as a stranger, you'll be able to learn aught from the missing common folk. You've been keeping yourself rather busy as of late, haven't you, Soulkrist? Oh, it's the Thancred! Great. A pleasure, my dear Simbard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and the mutual friend here in learning of the become of these missing persons and why. Okay. I, too, spoke to Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better take the pious unaware than she who takes confession, the good sister Eorzea herself? Well, that sounds dishonest. Eorzea? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Really? Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis, I swear to the 12s I've seen that face elsewhere before. Yes. Any good? No, so money. Alright, Isambard. Camp lies on the roads between the Black Shroud and Ul'dah. You'll find several places of note nearby. I suppose the two most known are the Malji encampment, where the lizardmen nest, and the Church of Saint Adama Ladama, where the thaumaturges tend to the dead and worship Thal. Now, you know why there are so many immortal flames and corpses about. The former keep the Malja in check, and the latter are bound to be given back to the earth. Okay. Gross. Sister Osirin, I cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be, could she? Could it? I hope not. I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there's one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Soulkrist, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Osirin's activities. Find the boy. What is this, Arcanum? God, that was a good game. Should I do an Arcanum Let's Play in a little bit? Because I know we streamed it and beat it and it was amazing, but I could do a Let's Play as like an evil necromancer elf, maybe? That would be hip. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going way up here. Well, let's grab this chocobo keep so we can quickly make our way back. I love that the chocobos actually walk around and they're not just, you know... Oh, you're not that guy. Okay. Oh, look at you, how cute she is. She's tending to his leg. Like, she's actually touching his leg. Good job. Good job, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Tacos, baby. I love that in the background. Look at that. I like how there's a bird flying about and the sky's pretty. We've got earth spirits. We have my tragus nannies. Nannies? Shucks, I guess childcare must be free here. That's awesome, guys. Childcare provided by the desert. Tucos. Cute little buggers with lots of spikes, but look how cute they are. That big old eyeball. Love them. Love them to bits. I wanna pet the cheeks like a tegu. Y'all don't know what a tegu is, look them up. They're adorable big lizards. Can't wait till I get a chocobo. Oh, also these. We got these from a previous thing. Vesper Bay Etherate ticket. They will teleport us basically right to the little town that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are in, so we can quickly get there without having to run from Horizon. Don't believe they were part of the original game, so fantastic addition. Since they decided to not just put an Etherite crystal in Vesper Bay for some odd reason. Like, why Horizon and not the place you have to go a lot? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to a child. Is it a human child? I hate human children. Just kidding. I don't. I like how they all look younger, except for the Lalafell, who are just like, yeah, they're the same. Please help. Sister O'Cern went out on her own and hasn't come back. She's always reads to me right here about Thal and Order and all the other side. And the other side, I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. You got it, man. Looks like we're going all that way. How much do you cure, by the way? 160 max. Okay, I mean, it's better than nothing. I have 651, but do I have any high potions? I do. 340 max. Let's replace them. There we go. Just in case things go foul. You okay? Don't look okay. Take out the thaumaturge first. Ooh, let's try a new thing. So here it comes. You ready? Oh, we like stab right into his jugular. Oh, that was cool. Hey, lady, you okay? What's going on? What's going on? Please be innocent. You seem nice. You were from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child. Yes, well, I was able to find his last trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to give it to him. Okay. But who were those people and why did they attack you? That is my curiosity, because something like a Lancer, anyone can be one, technically. But a Thaumaturge is dark, arcane knowledge. Kind of have to be taught that, I would presume. I mean, I'm sure there are those that are self-taught, but I would like to believe that's far and few between. Choco Keep. Let's go to Camp Joraibun. It'll take about a minute to get there, but it is faster to take this porter than it is to run on our own. So, enjoy the music. Okay, I'm not gonna just be quiet the whole time. So since this is Friday's episode, so we have a new Let's Play on the channel. If you haven't seen already, it is Shadow Hearts. I've already had some great reception to it. I actually need to go record episode 2 right after this. So I'm very excited to get further and deeper in that game. And then I'm going to kind of do like a 3-episode recording over the weekend to be prepared for the whole week kind of thing. And I'm excited. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. Hit the like button, all that cool stuff. But most importantly, please enjoy it. Because I've been wanting to play this game for years. I've heard of Shadow Hearts since I was young, but I just never, ever played it. And now I finally get to it. I'm just going to dismount right here because this is exactly where I... Wait, no, it's not where I want to... Crap. I thought I wanted to go to the church. Healing Church. And I can't say church without thinking of Bloodborne. Because the Healing Church seek the pale blood. Our sister was attacked on the outside of Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her if she requires any rest. Searching for the mementos of an orphan, and risking her own well-being in the doing so nonetheless. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us to believe. Yeah, Thancred, why being such a douche? Amalja wrong places. You know, I love this game. So much funnies. I am well glad that I reserved the inn room for the Sister of Soren. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting for the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding the disappearances. Oh yeah, now we get to go over there. Also, I need to go down here at some point, because there is a dungeon. What is that? Halatali. I haven't done Halatali in ages. I remember doing heroic mode, which was pretty, or hard mode, whatever they call it in this game, which was pretty tough. But I'm trying to remember, what is Halatali even like? I think it's like an old jail, perhaps? I think it's an old jail. Also, Asami, if you're still here, thank you so much for your comment in the last episode about the event going on for the gold saucer, or the gold sausage as I've called it since I was a little kid because I'm weird. Asami the Witch, if you haven't already, follow her on Twitch. Asami the Witch, lovely, lovely individual. Could not be more happy to have them as somebody that I am able to talk to, not all the time, but you know, when we do talk, it's nice, and we're kind to each other, and I think we support each other, which is very important as YouTubers and Twitch streamers. And she's just a wonderful individual, one of the most positive, kind people I've met online. So go follow Asami the Witch on Twitch. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Anyways, what's up, Thancred? Ah, there you are, there you are, Soulkrist. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about the good Sister of Cern. Isambard said her wounds were serious, but seemed my suspicion about the poor Rose were misplaced. Good, Thancred. But false though they were, perhaps, my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Was following Sister of Cern, near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far to this encampment, but, well, let's just say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This is, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Soulkrist. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You pansy! Pansy! Gosh, trying to curse less. Oh, look at the sky. It's getting dark. It's getting cloudy, like it's gonna rain. Oh, I love weather. You look adorable in your coat. That's a cool little emblem. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Queer leaflet. Okay. Well, as they would say in a Staples commercial, that was easy. I swear to beef cheesecake, I think I'm funny. I don't know what that means for you guys, but... Alright, Thancred, I got this letter. Oh, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes, this. This leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? These bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one amongst the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let's see what Sister O'Cern makes of it. Okay, so... Thancred, you're just having me run back and forth. Like, I get it. You think I'm a little chubby, and that I need exercise. I think that's a little rude of you to say, to be honest, because, like, I'm a Lalafell, man. That's just how we are. It's how we're built. We're cute. We're pudgy. But we're strong little lancers. We can fend off hordes of Marlboros, too, just like any big person can. You don't gotta be so mean and give me forced marches. I mean, look how they run, though. They're adorable. It's like, and that's in sprint mode. I think it looks different out of sprint mode. Am I right? And it does, yeah. Our arms are less, like, they're not, like, just sticking out. It's just, I love the small details in this game. They're just so lovely. And I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea. I've had some people say, hey, I've tried to get into that Let's Play and can't. And, you know, that's fine. It just might not be the game for you, but you are missing out. all I'm gonna say. Hello. All right, how you doing, Osirian? My savior comes again. To what do I owe this honor of the day? Yes. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. That I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Deceiver! Blasphemer! The plot thickens, Soulkrist. Our culprit pretends to be the priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt of irony into there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell us, Bard, that what we've learned here. Okay. Okay. Isimbard. Hopefully I'll remember how to do your voice. Isimbard. Everyone, get out of my way. I'm important here, okay? Poison to the priest? You think? Struggling notions aside, it's gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Soulkrist. I should keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. And still no upgrade. Alright, let's do another quest. Dressed to Deceive. I like this quest, it's cool. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any of this camp given a cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Not to spare just yet, my friend, an idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Soulkrist and me serve like they with them by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Smart. I dare to hope that this will yield any answers we seek. It'll be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments of disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs. So long as you don't mind the smell of the stains. I like it. We're doing the same thing as the bad person. They will serve us well, very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Soulkrist, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments since this bard has lent us, and beg for you to beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind of approach us. Very smart. Same thing he's doing. We are also going to dress up as someone else, but in the style of what this priest wants. So, this is where you will go into your stuff, and you'll put on these weathered shepherd's clothing. I got tunic, slops. Just that's it. Just that and slops. Okay. So just chest and pants. We're going to go around. We're going to chat to people. Be like, alms for the poor. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any alms? I preach the teachings of Maya, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? As Maya is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry, all is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open the heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want naught till the end of days. Okay. So, that didn't help. And you are? Not a refuge by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone and see that you don't make nuisance of yourself. Rude. You're a rude dude. Even though I'm a liar still. Addleston. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say. Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Well, I want to hear the story. And so the beetle said, oh, he smells like dung because he's a dung beetle. Ho 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 ho. Dang it, Bobby, you're not funny. I know. Oh, jumping skills. I'm on a sprint. Wow. Hello, Aurelius. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep it with your own kind by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Wow. Just wow. Just because they're poor doesn't mean you treat them like that. I'm sorry, is her name Ermagerd? Her name is Ermagerd. Gersburms. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhaps you should rejoin your fellows out the pond north of Sandgate? I mean, she was nice. She's probably just, at that point, just doing her job. But, I mean, she was nice. She called me sir. She was very kind. I like her. She's one of the good ones. We want Thancred. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Soulkrist. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants, and though we are unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn what the poor have a commune by the paw north of Sandgate to the east of here. The odds of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spirited away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Yams! I'm gonna go through here. I really like this exit. It's like underground for a short moment. Now, some people might say, man, not a lot of combat happened in this game. And my response would be, yeah, we actually got story progression. I really like this. And I know this isn't like the actual like overall narrative push, but it is filling in everything to make it feel like a fleshed out, lived in world. And to me, that's what makes a great MMO. Does it feel like I could live here? Midgardsormr! If I don't feel like I can live in an MMO world, I feel like they failed. I loved the world in the Secret World because I didn't feel like I wanted to live there, but I could. WoW never felt livable. Thancred, what's up? Fine morning catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Sure. You look absolutely smashing, Soulkrist, positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Can I have $5 while I wait? Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the order of Naldal, and I come to offer you succor. The leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the most atrocious performance, you have made a god's awful mummer, Ungus. Ungus? What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. But please don't hurt me. I was only going to protect my people. Uh-huh. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raid began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant is all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalji and hoped to broker in a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? I think you can assume. First of all, they wanted the schedule of crystal shipments from the Nanwa mines, and for this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest and lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. You did have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, that you did not. I suspect you are not telling me a full story. What made you sell your own people? Speak! The was good. The what? What did you say? The what was good? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score a lifetime and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You turd. Sacrifice innocence so that you could line your own pockets, or else fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Tell him. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, you blame yourselves with the gods. Ahem. Not you again! Oh yeah, me again, mother licker. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame Patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out! No, I know nothing about that, I swear it! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught from the leaves that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Soulkrist, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? You got it, dude. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. I concur! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. In the next episode, I'll see us at the Waking Sands. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Let's see, today's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Do take care though, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.